Hi, it's Rich Killblane again with Virginia Aikikai, and I once again have my sparring partner Amanda Olmstead, and this is our fourth instructional video, and we're going to show you how we get Irimi nage, what works and what doesn't work, okay, in a fight. All right. Now, how do you get it, okay? And what we talk about is the passing the jab. So we're going to work off that as passing the jab. And there's several ways to do that and several positions you can get into. Okay? So, and what we find is a light touch will keep me going by. Whereas, actually let me do this. Yeah, so if I actually try to put, that gives her some feedback so that she wants to hit me. So if I can just touch it and pass it past me, it's more likely, the lighter the touch you get, you're going to find the more they want to move forward. But I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, that would work, okay? Yeah, now she's really wanting to turn into, I'll tell you with me, if you push me, yeah, the moment I feel something, and that is a problem with, well, let's just do the traditional Irimi nage. So you get behind me, I'm like that, okay? Now you want to turn. Now here's the thing. I don't want to go out here. As a boxer, I'm just going to turn right in. I'm just going to turn inside on you and start beating on you, okay? So you got to be prepared for that. All right, so what she's going to do, there's a couple ways to do that is, yeah, so you just, one hand feeds the other. Oh, which, by the way, this is a boxing move. Man, I love that when I fought. It's called a slip, but I want to make sure I don't get hit in the head, so I'm moving the hand this way. I will hit here and then go to the head. So the only difference, this movement now is this hand. And there's a lot of other functional styles that like to pop it, okay? If you get it, that's good. I think the lighter the touch, it just leads them past me. And we have another version of this too. There, okay? You can do it this way, just touch that way, or Doug Hansen showed me that. And I couldn't get it at first because my legs are stiff. Yeah, that's what happens. But once I start learning to bend my knees if this is loose, I move around that connection there. So here, there, and it's not rigid. Punch, punch. That's a mote right there. Okay, now, if you watch the sparring videos, with Amanda throwing me around, this is one of her favorite throws, okay? You would probably consider it the Steven Seagal Irimi nage, but it's a little different, okay? So when I throw it, and you go finish it, there we go. Okay. All right. Now, I want to point out a difference between the way we do it and Seagal and schools of Seagal, the Tenshin Aikido folks do, is Steven Seagal does a clothesline. Okay, so when you're punching, bam, like that, you're just throwing your arm into him. It's dangerous, and everybody that teaches it knows your ukes have to know how to take a special type of break fall. You have got to throw your feet out. But, no, we found that Aikido is really about control. Controlling your uke all the way down to the ground. So as I throw it, you've got that. Now, here I am, I'm strong. Fix it. Oh, crap. What's the trick? What's the trick?
Look at your hand.
Okay, show them again. All right. So, yeah, she's going that way.
I'm facing this way, and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So look at my hand.
Yeah, okay. And, here, throw your punch. Jim Baker also points out, like if I turn, draw my hip back, so if I throw it, she's got that, and she moves along that one, no, move here, step back that one. Yes, that also takes my balance. So we find either or works, and what she takes me off my feet in several of those sparring matches. And the main reason is because as a fighter, that's not the end of my punch. That's where I'm hitting. I'm more of an aggressive fighter. So if I'm throwing a committed jab, yes, and that's why if you go and watch it, I've had some people go, I can't figure out how you do it. It's like two cars passing. So I'm throwing this punch, she's getting past it. Now do the technique. Yeah, and that's how she gets into position, because I'm moving half the way to close the distance.
I don't have to work very hard.
Yeah, right. But I can't get this. Well, once in a while I do, but most of the time I can't get this technique on her because she turns on me, okay? Again, that's probably because, yeah, it's not a commit. That jab there is a bait. They were like, here, come in and get it, okay? So as she throws that, and I'm like this, she turns into me, you turn your body more, yeah, I don't have it. And another problem with this style of Irimi nage is like Daniel, who's this tall, when they go for him, yeah, he ducks like this. He'll duck his head due to the turtle effect. Okay, so the easy ways to counter that, one is duck, or so as let's see, I'm going to throw into you. You do that, boom, just like that. Just turn right into him, okay? Now, if you watch the first video, my preferred way of getting Irimi nage is I want to get behind. Now, once I get here, I'm not that deep. I really should be right here. But yeah, she wants to turn on me. This is my preferred method. If I can get behind, let's see over here. All right, so by whatever method I get lucky enough to get here, I'm just reaching around, grabbing the chin, and I let my elbow drop, and there. So that's the most common way. What else can you think of? I haven't covered.
Well, if we go back to the start, there's the getting behind the elbow, since I messed
Okay,
that up.
all right. So, oh yes, okay. All right, so, yeah. So she's pushing that. That gives me feedback. Now just lightly touch it. I still feel it. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. I prefer it this way. Either here or there. There. Oh, good point. Glad you brought it up. Okay, this is what it's not. Yeah, it's not this being stiff. It's this relaxing and flowing with it. No, I like that. Go ahead, push more. Now rest. Okay, now she's got me. Okay, and the way you can test that is, nope, you're pushing into me. There. Now, I will say this, when I did Taekwondo and boxing and stuff, or especially Taekwondo, throw the punch, this was, especially with those fighters, one of my favorite ways to jam them, because they fight linear, a boxer's just going to turn. Yeah. But I found with karate and Taekwondo people is you jam them like that and they can't punch, okay? But with this so I'm throwing the punch and then, yeah, there we go. She's relaxing and then she's moving my elbow into my center, okay? All right, so that's Irimi nage, different ways to get it. You can see how we pulled it off in the first two sparring videos. So again, give it a try, find out what works, and make it your own, all right?